Okay. How many bombers do I have stocked up? 200. That's good enough. And why are all of these air bases full? Let's put you in there. Right. You. 200 planes. Let's go up to 500. Wait until the planes arrive, and then we'll send them. New technology to research. I guess we'll probably need heavy fighters. To actually escort these guys. Especially if I start positioning some of my bombers in Curacao and then using Curacao as a major airbase to hit America. And that is absolutely feasible. As is actually using Iceland. Iceland's actually in the Axis. Alright, they have their bombers. Strategic bombing. I would like you to hit civilian factories. Going for airbase is a bit cheaty, but we're going to do it. Fuel, radar, AA. Basically any of that. Actually no. Dockyards, civilian, airbase, naval. Radar. Go. And you immediately have too many aeroplanes in this airbase. Your range is... yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's base you... God damn, all of these air bases are full. I have a feeling that our side has quite a few aeroplanes. Go from there. And then you and you. Support them. Actually, you have a 400, you stay here. And thus the Blitz began. Oh, right, one more thing. Only fly at night. Select technology to research. Well, let's get improved rocket engine, seeing as it's 45. Still training. Come on! Modern Armour was the Brazil game. Yeah, I think it was. I remember the Portugal game because that's when I went, like, ridiculous superior firepower. Light tanks was with France. I think it must have been Brazil. Last Kaiserreich game was playing the West Indies, new focus tree last week, and blitzing Russia with 40 with modern armour. That's not going to work on the guns. No, it is not. Did I just notice damage control text for ships? Not having those might be why your first surface fleet sank in 5 minutes. I had them. I've actually been really on time with damage control. I think it's damage control. It's one of the naval texts I was really good with. No, it wasn't damage. There's fire control I don't have. Damage control I've actually been pretty good. I've only fallen behind here because I ran out of naval tech, but I know damage control is kind of important for not sinking ships. I had it, definitely. Strategic mission priority, I think, was with Waking the Tiger. And yes, there are new army icons. Oh, come on! The HRMS fun spake. How long are you going to take? You're at 99%. Wait, are you even drilling? You're not drilling, son of a bitch. Why are you not drilling? Alright, we've finished out all of the encryption now. I forgot that was research speed. Go ahead. They're still not drilling. Alright, I think we're now going to go back to naval production. Bloody repair is taking forever! Degaussing, that means less chance of being hit by mines, which is lovely. Let's continue on that. Now we're training. Now it's done. Bloody hell, it was so freaking 99%! Rude. Okay. Wait for you to get your organisation. And then we're going to send you to the North Sea. Where there are a bunch of enemy ships, and we're going to see how you do against them. We're going to engage at low risk. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create two task forces. We're going to have the recon task force, which is going to be destroyers. Although I've just realised something. Have they been designated? These are shooters, those are screens. Caitlin probably isn't a screen. Caitlin is probably a shooter. Well, actually, no, they are kind of screens. You're just a really big screen. You're going to be really slow for that screen, though. No, you're a shooter. 33 kilometers. How does that compare to the Poznan? 34. They're slightly faster. That's probably okay. Hopefully. Right, so recon is going to be ships. Save it. So you are going to be recon. Okay. Your fleet, and then let's actually assign this to an icon, which is recon, which is going to be that. Then I'm going to split out one more ship, which is going to be battle cruiser, shooting 1, and 10 destroyers. This is going to be strike, save, and then that's going to be you. New task force. You're going to use strike. Oh, battle cruiser I didn't select. Yes, I did. Oops, that's the wrong type. That one. Okay, then you, all of you, are going to be placed in the reserve. I'm going to just... In fact, we can just do this. Like so. And there we go. Boom. Automatically formed the fleets, and we've still got a reserve of a couple of ships. So, you are going to patrol the North Sea. You are going to strike force the North Sea. And I think just in case, I'm actually going to make you into another recon fleet as well. Okay. Just waiting for something bad to happen. Oh, whoops, that just moved you. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to put you on patrol duties here. Okay, you're on patrol duties. There we are. Done. There's a lot of bad ships in here. Why are we not finding them? Also, what type of terrain is this? Shallow sea. All of them are. Alright, what if we went to the North Sea as well? Alright, we've arrived. That's a lot of air force, so let's assign some aircraft to this region as well. Deselect that. What's that do? Oh, right, that gives us efficiency bonus because of ground crews. I'd forgotten that was even a thing. Let's grab this fleet and put you here. Alright, battle is joined. 2 battle cruisers, 10 destroyers, currently facing off against a light cruiser, 10 destroyers, and 281 naval bombers. And we sank it all. Success! Our first victory! Ha ha! I mean, except for the submarines. So we sank the light cruiser, we sank 10 destroyers, and we shot down 15 bombers. And what shape is our fleet, or that navy left in? We lost all of our organisation, like, instantly, on the battleships. We took a tiny bit of damage, but not actually that much. Shot down another 8, another 20 naval bombers. So apparently the AA that I've stuck on my fleet is actually pretty effective. Oh, you have lost your main battery turret, so your heavy attack has been halved. Yeah, we need to get you guys into repair. Let's take a quick look at this. Yeah, okay, so we're using all of those. So let's go up to 10 dockyards if necessary, and then we can get the repairs done as fast as possible. Furthermore, we've finished building all the ships, so we have a ton of dockyards not currently doing anything, and we have naval supply, battle cruiser armor 3, dual purpose, heavy engine, radar 4, fire control 3, AA, heavy battery 3. So it's the front of the back. That is the back, which is going to be float plane. There was no damage control slot, was there? No. Heavy battery. Dual purpose, AA. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm just wondering if we're going to need more heavy attack, but I don't think so. Because if we really need to kill capital ships, we can just bring in some of the submarines. I forgot to name you. You. Duplicate. And then this is going to be the Clayton Liberty. Which sounds disgustingly American. They cost 11,000 production, which is only slightly more expensive than the Pozonic. Put down 3 of those. And we'll just have one set of blacksmiths just constantly in production. And we'll build one more convoy. Then all of these need to go to the training fleet. Damage control is something I was going to double check. Yeah, it is just a buff for ships. As is the fire control. Right, are there any more decisions available? We could do war bonds. Region-wide industrial integration is back. Brabant can get another build slot. Do it. Now I wonder if that build slot is modified by the build slot bonuses. Oh, battle is joined. This is not a good battle. This is a battle you should definitely run away from. can't I see the fight? Oh no, the Caitlin's had its main battery destroyed. Oh, that bar was the identification, so we haven't actually engaged them. We're currently watching them. So that's what recon does. So we can see that they have a carrier, a battleship, 7 heavy cruisers, 13 light cruisers, and 13 destroyers. Modern rubber processing. Good. That should mean that I can do less. And let's get the excavation efficiency up. Oh boy, I need to buy in a lot more chromium. Do it. We knew that would be a thing because I am once again building big ships. 6th of July, 46, so again it's a year and a bit. Worth it though, they're quite a lot cheaper than destroyers are. Destroyers are freaking expensive. 50 and 10 versus 20 and 10. We've even got dockyards still. How many? 3. That's fine. I'm going to lay down another Clayton Liberty. Training fleet. I'm going to reduce you to 0, going to maximise you, and then bring you back up. Meanwhile, my 2 heavies are being repaired. And also your sign needs to be different. This needs to be the gun turret, because you are the strike force. Is one of my battleships the pride of the fleet? No, but I probably should make one of them that. Still expecting the planes to get fully mullered by planes. I'm not, because my air coverage is actually pretty good. I've invested very heavily into air power. Still need to build more though. I think I am going to completely stop producing this stuff. Rocket engines, nice. Surprised there's a surplus of steel still. Usually the world runs out of it. Or at least it did in Kaiserreich. Maybe that's different here. Right. Now we would be slightly too far ahead of time to get for advanced rocket engines, but we can do jet engines. Still shooting down more of their planes than they're shooting than they're sinking or damaging me. Maybe some light cruiser torpedoes to deal with all their cruisers and capital ships. Cheaper way to bulk out the fleet than the destroyer spam. Problem is I would then need to research it. The reason I've gone for destroyers is because I went with fleet and being doctrine. Though I admit I haven't done as much on that as I would have liked to yet. And this comes with more destroyer bonuses than light cruisers. If I really wanted to max out the light cruisers, I should have gone base strike. But then obviously the capital ships are going to be less effective. Meanwhile, 58 German submarines are chasing down American fleets off the coast of America. Why have you completely withdrawn? Oh, because you're repairing. Right, one thing that I should do is set you up for automatic split. Should that be necessary. You do seem to be spending an awful lot of time repairing, though. It's kind of annoying. Another government modification, war bonds. Would give me some bonuses. Lets me use less consumer goods factories, which actually I'm okay with. That is a good investment, because now I have 12 factories producing more factories. Wait, why are you on strike force? You should be on recon. You are also a recon. You're the strike force. Excavation 4 completed. What's up next? Excavation 5. Make it happen. I do kind of dislike that you can't give them orders while they're repairing. The 1945 Imperial Conference. The British government has announced the 12th Imperial Conference. For the next 2 months, representatives from the British government and the Dominions, what Dominions, will gather in London to discuss matters that concern the entire Empire. What this will mean for the global affairs is yet unclear, but it is possible discussions will include the topic of Imperial Federation. Again, what Empire? The formation of which would likely have significant repercussions for the superpowers of the world. No, I don't think it will. Seeing as that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. Anything that's still left would be Canada. And Guyana, I guess. Africa's gone. USSR did indeed capitulate, yes. Basically, the only things left to do is take out the UK and take out the USA. And the celebs, it's taking a long time to repair. If you keep on being damaged, I might just back you off. Have you do something else somewhere else. Lots of naval bomber attacks. Lots of naval bomber losses. Oh, convoys. They escaped. Acoustic mines, that's going to lead to aerial mine laying, aerial mine sweeping. I want to get to that first. Right. Recon ship should also be on minesweeping. Oh, you can't do both. I still can't select you. Grrr. And we do in fact have a couple more destroyers that can join the reserves. And your reserve colour is going to be red. To show that you're the reserves for the surface fleet, while the blues are the reserves for the submarines. So I can keep tabs on how many ships I have, so I can assign more production as necessary. You are now on recon, so are you. Excellent! Now what I'm rather hoping is that when you're doing recon, you are also minesweeping. Seems to. Just sank 4 American submarines, so we are clearly able to sink submarines. Shooting down even more naval bombers. Yeah, the destroyers seem to be fairly well built. There's a lot of anti-air stuff going on. Oh! Found their navy again. Which means that these guys should be on their way over here. Battle? No. They're sitting in port. They ran away. A bunch of their destroyers went off to get repairs. A bunch of those are repairing too. How are we doing in terms of using up repair capacity? Fine. You get damaged again? Really? Yep. Alright, so that ship is more of a liability than useful. Noted.